This video is a brief overview of how to use Powtoon. Powtoon is an interactive way to make fun and creative presentations. When you come to the Powtoon webpage, which is this one, you can choose a template which has already been set up, or you can create a blank Powtoon. I'm going to click the explainer video template, which is already created. When you click this, this is where it'll bring you, and you can pick from multiple different themes within that one. Then when you come to this theme, which has already been set up for you, you are able to click and you can move all of the items which have already been put into the slide for you. You can also click and delete items if you don't want them, which is nice. You can also click and resize items. Also, if you hover over an item and double click, it'll give you the option to add an effect or an animation or flip. So if you want to add an effect, you can tell it to come in from the left. You can click that, click away from into the blank space. And then if you wanted to preview what the slide would look like when it pops up, that's what it looked like. So as you can see, this cloud right here came in from the left. I'll show you one more time. And as you can see, these are moving objects, which is pretty awesome. As you go, there's little characters that you can take out. The same thing goes that you can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, you can move them in the corner wherever you would like to use them. You can click in these text boxes. You can get rid of the words that are already in them and type whatever you feel necessary in there. When you are typing, it comes up that on the left that you can change the font, which they give you a bunch of font options. You can also bold, italicize, and underline, which are all great features. Then, if you don't want to use any of these themes, you can create a blank Powtoon. So when you click blank Powtoon, it'll then bring you to these options within the blank one, which are more like a theme. So there's the whiteboard, there's a cartoon, infographic, reel, modern edge. I'm going to go ahead and click the cartoon. Then as you can see, this one looks different. It is blank, but over here on the right hand side is where you can search for images. I'm going to go ahead and type in classroom and we'll see what comes up. So as you can see on this, it'll tell you these are different backgrounds you can use. There's nothing in text, nothing in characters. You can click props, so it'll be just one thing. You can scroll through. If you want an image, they provide images for you, a bunch of different images. And then videos, if you wanted to insert a video for your class to watch, which I think is pretty interesting. All you got to do is just drag and drop and it'll upload the video for you. Then if you wanted to add a background, you could just click whichever one you like and it became just a nice big background for you to use, which I think is nice because it's a little bit more interactive than just having a blank screen. Then if you wanted to add just a character, so if you just wanted a student, you would just type student in the search box and a bunch of characters will come up. You also will click add slide and there's your background again, and you just go ahead and drag and drop and there's your character, and you can make him bigger, put him kind of wherever you want. We'll put him on top of the books and which is pretty cool. There's a bunch of different, different things you could use, images, which is awesome. We'll create a new slide. Also, if you double click on the character that you've inserted into the slide, you also can add effects, animations the same as on the other one. So whichever way you want them to come into the slide when it is being presented. Down here at the bottom is how long your slide is. So if you would like him to come in for a shorter amount of time towards the end of the slide, you can do that. Or if you want him to come in at the very beginning and stay the whole time, that's an option too, as well as making it a shorter amount of time at the beginning of your slide.